My parents weren't, I mean, they tried, you know, but my father was never around, and my mom tried to do her best, but they both were, you know, they were like doing drugs and whatnot.
I was having feelings for, another woman.
For some reason, the girls that I met didn't really like me, and they went out of their way to make my life hell.
I got the call from my mother that my sister was actually dead.
One of my closest friends actually started getting seizures.
My grades weren't reflecting how hard I worked.
My brother was born, and he was born with a birth defect, and he almost died.
Had been going through a lot of teasing, and this is in college. This is when you're supposed to be old enough that you accept people for who they are.
It was super traumatizing, and I almost didn't believe her at first.
I was scared about what I was feeling. I didn't understand it.
Being in foster care, you automatically get labeled.
They would call me and leave me voicemails that were hours long, listing everything they hated about me.
It was a really difficult time to sort of think that all these years when you thought you were just like everyone else, to come to the realization that you're not.
I was angry at myself because I felt like I could have done so much more, or could have said something, or been there, or paid more attention.
I could never figure out what I did or what was wrong with me to make these people dislike me so much.
I was really concerned that my friends and family wouldn't love me.
And I started getting really upset, feeling that I was trying my best, but my best wasn't good enough, and therefore I was a failure.
It affected our family, obviously. We were torn apart. It broke us.
I never felt so empty and so alone.
I felt kind of hopeless. I felt like this was it for me.
And I just felt like everything was crumbling.
I've really kind of hit rock bottom.
I got to the point one day where life just didn't seem like it was worth living anymore. I went to my computer, went onto Google, and I actually Googled ways to end it all. And when I was Googling, an ad for Reach Out popped up, and I did one of the most silly things, but I just had some self-reflection.
There's like this little spark inside me that just nah, man, I don't want to give up.
It was a realization that none of this was really my fault.
What helped me through was talking about my issues and not just keeping everything inside, because I think I would have exploded if I did.
Talking it out with my parents and then with a neutral party made me realize how hard I was being on myself.
And thought about what I was going through, and that it's only a temporary thing. It's not going to last forever. And I came to the conclusion that, this life is worth living for.
I know now how to talk to people and how to understand, and that coupled with getting to see my brother turn into the amazing kid that he is, it's just been, it's absolutely worth it.
There's like a sense of pride in succeeding, and there's a sense of this accomplishment and knowing that I did have the strength.
I'm really glad that I didn't give up, because I'm with somebody really great now, and my family is really accepting, and my friends are super supportive.
And I kind of owe everything that I am to them, because they made me such a stronger person. And I just kind of proved to them and to myself and to everyone that I don't give up, and I never will.
It's kind of like climbing a mountain. Like when you're a little kid and you're at the jungle gym and you made it to the top of the jungle gym, like, wow, I did it. Like, it's that sense of satisfaction.
And it made me realize what kind of person that I am and what kind of person that I do want to be.
I've come so far in 2 years, and I had the best year of my life, senior year. I would be shocked back then knowing where I am now.
If I had given up, I wouldn't know that it's okay to be me. And it's okay for you to be you too.
It may feel like crap now, and it may feel that way for a while. Trust me, I've been there. But you cannot give up.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, which is one of the hardest things to realize.
You are just as normal and healthy, and you can aspire to be anything and do anything.
Reach out.
Talk to people.
I know that's super hard because you just want to keep everything inside, but talking about it helps so much, and it relieves somehow, like it's therapeutic, and it relieves your tension. It relieves those dark thoughts.
It's okay to admit that you aren't doing well and that you do need that help.
You know, you will come out of your issues such a stronger person and such a better person, and you will look back and be thankful and glad that you didn't give up.
There's so many people willing to help that want to just listen to you and want you to be around.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Seems so far away, but it gets better.